What about that say there and the pay so Achiraba season if you buy a scene shall see the Cassabo to Moba. Papa so yet to your dream, come aboard yet to me I shall see. Dama and yet in Kanyabonitira so crown. In some being able to an Ezabro, Zozi Canon in the Yoko Yakoshe. In Zama, Ceasar Mamma, and Nazamba Ahowa, or money when you to Maji, Oben, the Aya Akensa. Kana, Yena in there, Jayakwako or your World Cup pitch a book name. And when I put a yebo, Okoboy, I want to pay be fierce yaba. It's Abba Nama, naturally, a bushe. At the foot of Butobabwa, ma Nazama Ahowa, you are my name yet to me here, you are. It's in the Yanka, I bought so, Nemo Ibaka Rugby, Nemo Sam. You should pepper saw Rugby Bobazi, or you identify Hinara. 1823, na aya Rugby bar, Bobazi, or you identify Hinara. Opena, Wolfram or William Webb Ellis. I don't know, de obi here, then pempensa to me, Edri, Eba Mazin, Efi, to me, Yin, I can't saw from Rugby. Inti was shall see why England, and in that Bissibri, ye dado nefi to me, or him. About the day was the Embra, what to Mudu Jumano. 1845, no abenda, or there, what to me, when your rules, Ababwa, Moya Rugby, etumina afane tempera, Manazamba. I brought to be an Warabon, so who's a autumn oracle, and then it is my mate to Aberdeen Peppensi. First international match, 1871. No, autumn boy, Madam International match, Abiyahumakan, Warrior Englander, autumn no oko him, Ankasa. Each day, you walk him in nature, Rugby, Abadinta, Manazama, William Tokonan, Masabi, or Pimwani, the Wapinti, na Etum Peppensa, Ceasar, you were all name. Nti kaka nkra na yetu me yeroko na yerboa ma ya Rugby so ababa jinta ma nazma pi da mezin kama bonitira so kran wo boa ma Rugby so otum okwanyim yenhwe oman Ghana Rugby ba aya oman Ghana keke Ghana yesha so aya na wo sha sida Rugby no munsam no so ababa kansa aya oman Ghana na oman Ghana so etum na agina wa we tu na aboa ma otum okwanyim. Ghana Rugby Football Union was formed in 2003 ina wotumna wo shase ama hwehwemu otumna okyere no enti ina ye kwa ye bebudu dem papers na sisiazi pefa yesa aka ofian na nti wo sisa under 12 wa ka je okidun kuyima aba the same thing na under 18 so ya tere no ho nsama butun wa woka na Rugby na obanda na nazime bi ho yi wotumaji osana ye hwa aye kaspefa yino da TV sa ahoro international match sa ahoro wotumbo aye Rugby Esha nazama pinye ho yi otumeji eresha wa ahumka ho papa Ghana o mre yebo Rugby ni bi na ho keka na yezere bon oroko yim anada otumotere mezenezi OMAR bin ABDULLAH yamina dom hisa kan aye open Clement Dennis coach of no Coachblack Achirosha Black ngotin anada yine dama so na open Clement good morning but you are right let me show the ababa ka hinisa. The man sooner you are your Peter Aggrey or your Ceasar. Could you agree? Okay, could you agree Ceasar? Yes. Right. I mean, Casamafu. Now, Casamafu is in a Chenegma also. Then I did a bottle from your order to Nefi, Abuama, Nazama, when you want to or to Okodo. Yarabashasi, Casamafu, Yabashas Odo. Abazinum or Joe there, Rugby. Maya kasama for to na dano na aboa me me etum na kwen
medical lecture one a watch Costa TV no ye atifu so dem work with friend Peter Ceasar Aggrey I mean the PR for Rugby Central Region na same kwa be PR region there some few that was last year Michelle Coachblack and the Okobo tournament bo Ivory Coast. Okay. Na Nara Nyabutere Group of Framba was Central Region under 12. And it was scout one from various schools with the basic, primary and GHS. Group 191 call Dama competition. Na Nyamin Chazi we was our friend and trophy bar Cape Coast, Central Region, Ghana. Or today being so you who the youth now call contested for under 12 now. 7 of them Cape Coast. And best players also fi Cape Coast. Captains also fi Cape Coast. And coach also fi Cape Coast. And he was about 2 million. Now, Mr. Odams are about how trophy Oboko Sports Ministry. And he arrangements you call which is Central Region Sports Council. Right. Executive Director. Papa. And today I tried and my resources CRRA are building because under 12 and I could win. But unfortunately, now I Sikasama is on Papa. And see, Mammy arrangement about 3 months now, Monsieur Pedem Kishia, Sports Minister, which is Kofi Adams. It's the main charge, you have to Yama Kribine Basa. You come MC George, we need transportation for more family local for Sports Ministry. And to quickly arrange my Saka Basin, my new of a sports minister. And also, he was very excited. Who there, Robin and Kasarukufum in the first place. And it's a more famous them put us with resources. That's a way to Kakao one manage, which is we use or friend and cast which you beach you want a honor train when you pitch baby. Let's go to manage with the little resources. Let's go to my international competition when we win there. Then I think it's a plus. But before that, also the cashier Osama Kusata is a chair, Mama Abado, and other member of parliament who Cape Coast North and South during the festival, last year festival. And to Kofi Adams scared them was that on for women to from them a quabba for Dubia, Mama Robin Wignano, Obey. The main charge of more Abado. More than 10,000 Ghana cedis there. We too much or friend and cap and was Abakana. And so motivating from any form of ABN or resource one. And so currently there's a competition coming on it's a championship on the 25th of July. War Sports Stadium war Sudu. And so we have various community area one package one or participate. Not only in Cape Coast, even if you are Accra, Tamale, Takoradi, wherever. But compete. They are select one about feed able to work with him. But all stages under 12, under 15, and under 18. Into them that select one. If you good one, if there's any international competition, to me I can see them canon. Or today, Basa, we have more plans ahead for the next year, and even this year and early next year. About international competitions, I been invite other countries. Now about you participate. Inti kakra mutu maka mazafa but okay chikra no so no program is free yenjiska is open inta how biara I feel there participate in the rugby competition. For example pedi usua coach ho na ra be take you through na obiara say oye game or hu be pra no they are technicalities ogum coach now or expect about to wide will take you through the process inta kakra mutu maka mazafa Rugby home as a PRO.
Right. Kasama for no ababe same no nefi etumina ye ko hina yim no. MCR but your bomb oye when nkabo bi wo kratado na amanazema wotumu hu abra ye ko Coachblack wo. Coachblack football ho you were under 12 dem automatic ko so brasta ni hina wo ho. Why do you choose rugby?
Interesting. Why I choose rugby is because football is very popular anyway, and I did the sport to be on too popular. More buana ye groom more family to my and that gave me the motivation. Into movie, I think movie made assessing in Nigeria and Wabobi, so I decided to join one of the clubs there. Into Mubobi, I even represented the under 18 of the Nigerian national team as a captain, and then me few one in a Ghana football board tournament they spotted me and they were like say Ghana, why don't you come and help and develop the sport in Ghana. Until we were in university at Winnipeg because South Africa they could build up my rugby knowledge kakra. We drew one. I officiated in their Super League in Cape Town for a couple of years and sent them back to Ghana. And back Ghana and on 2016 then I joined the board and then started training the kids and building them up. From 2016 going we've been existing then power ni change. Then when the power changes, we came up with different executives, and then we started all over again. So from that time till now, we were able to build a lot of potential players. I've been with Ceasar or UK, or ball, rugby or ejuma, or they live their life over there in UK and they're happy there. In Ibn Musu or university as we speak now, and they are also doing well in rugby. So we now decide to now groom them from the youth so that we're able to build the future ahead of time.
Coachblack, my member said about 2016, yes, and you are still within the rugby team. Maybe said addition Nigeria first rugby never again ever shot 2016 up to date. But I in terms of rugby games and other.
Pochenyo, I would say definitely in the sense that in the senior national side, we have bought so many tournaments in the past years, and they've not been able to win any major tournament, but they've been participating. Maybe it's I've coached the female Yako series of tournaments in Tunisia and all those places. We've not been able to win. So I think our strength lies in the grassroots. And if we are able to focus on the grassroots and build the grassroots, we'll be able to achieve, because our first appearance in international tournament as a grassroots team in Ivory Coast, we're not the only team there. We're about 7 teams that played. At the end of the day, we were able to emerge first for that tournament. And they were supposed to host it this year again, but unfortunately, they didn't host it. So the trophy is still with us. So we need to do something to keep the energy alive and to keep the sports alive, and also keep those boys together so that we can prepare them for the bigger tournaments coming up. Because as we speak now, there's University Cup Championship in South Africa, and there's under 16 championship in other countries that even World Rugby, African Rugby want us to participate in. But we need the resources and the manpower to be able to put these kids together, groom them, and then send them for those tournaments.
Coachblack, still me pray me bisa there. Obi oha abobo Black Star, you ni history.
Okay.
Na you're good, or they you call him to the Black Star. Abobo and the 17 and the 20 whatever. You still na scout him because I follow want to rugby one akoko. Ehun be biara out to them. How do you scout them? It will groom home able to do them purpose.
Okay, mostly school program your friend get into rugby. Okay. In various schools. Now you won't be supposed to friend rugby rise and play. Inti yanka say shada yenyu family from stages to the point whereby we know that yes, this kid is ready to play for the national team. So as we speak now, you were girl be sporting from Philip Kwaku girls, from that 2016 up to now. And now she has been one of the outstanding players in the national female side in Ghana. She's called Anita Ham. We were Philip Kwaku then. I think she went to Salpon Senior High School, and then she's playing as a powerhouse for Ghana Rugby. So now we've lost the energy because we don't have any female playing from Central Region right now in the national side. So we want to make sure that we keep the project going that is being powered by Ghana Rugby, to make sure we use that to scout these kids from the schools and then groom them and then make them a potential national team players.
The one Coachblack, yes, I can. Because sustainability is very, very important. I can't ask scouting from me day in, day out. I feel one interest or small this and there maybe within 6 months. It's the name who day who sustainability who interest with my ball. I'm one man there, why done major? Because we do a few years in Ibanowiji. How do you maintain, how do you groom them? Still non sustainability to media coach.
So sustainability, I think it all boils down to resources and management. Because as we speak right now, CRRA there in Central Region, you train 1.0, and it helps in terms of fitness. But what about playing the game on a normal turf grass, whereby it will encourage the kid? Let me tell you, when we go to Ivory Coast, Mofama pitch nankasan, obiani ye mshishin, obiaka do work toilet. They were feeling uncomfortable because they were scared. Yeah. But I motivated them there because you have the strength, you have the resources. The final we played against Ivory Coast under 12. They just came back from France. And they were rated #1 for that tournament. But unfortunately, they lost to us and they cried mercilessly. And these our kids were so happy. So if we have this, and most of the boys will be and they were what do you call it, at disco, St. Nicholas, Zion Memorial, and all those schools. Maybe Tamale, Accra. Then we merged the 12-man squad together, and then we went. We didn't even camp. Just because of the way my family were working, because they train every day at the beach. So when we came back, we decided to say, okay, fine, but then in schools, one pitch is not one. We convert those pitches to multi-purpose pitch, whereby we can also play rugby there. Because we have to pay. You have to pay to use it. Yes, so as you speak right now, tournament able hosting. We wrote a letter to them that we're going to. There's a trophy number for like a one, and they were happy with it. So we now told them that we want to maintain these kids and make sure we groom them from there. There's a letter come on one. They called and say we have to pay 2,000 cedis to use the pitch for one day.
Serious.
So, and we were also trying to, as much as possible to encourage everybody to participate. Because I am training my family, they mean just go on. So if you are charging us 2,000 Ghana cedis to pay for the pitch for one day, it's a bit taxing for us because we don't even have money in our coffers. If we even talk to our mother body, they tried as much as possible to help us because they need to give refreshment, first aid, and all those things on board. So if you also have to pay for the pitch, how do we now keep the kids together? So it's scary and also chase the kids away. So sustainability, if we can build a facility that is mainly purposely for that sport, or we adopt schools who already have a pitch and we convert them, even though we don't have the resource, we can actually solicit for fund, get donation from outside. People are interested to help, but we don't have the space. If we get an approval, program in school program, through GS, the actual letter called GS, no approval. So we can't do it. So we decide to change it because we in their talent, majority of the talent are in school. Mokwa decided college, I train some of the boys. If you see the talents that they are able to, if they give us the opportunity, they'll be able to represent Ghana. Fast guys, strong guys. But because we don't have the approval, we can't force ourselves into the school. So that's why we decide to do the community event so that clubs from various places could come together and they will play this event.
Oh, you know, if you know somebody going to call them, no, watch it. It's in about the task of Ghana. Professor, the way you could say to him, oh, you hear, until your best sound there. All the papers some from an OMAR ye entertainment. Because in pay fee discard man. Unfashioned back. Because the dear Obaji Woko. But yet, as I ye no war binning, what brand is on Yabuafo, but Obina, no boom suitor, so but she said, one woman put in the screen will be. Until the best round there, Mamma and China, as me ye DBI or tomorrow, but DBI master make a mention. The influence was shiny hina, son of friend and I would do to my zaman. I'm a subby, so shiny hina. I'm friend Mumpa, no who there well at the boom to my diamond. It is yet an Amaya or a Managana employer Casama for the Moya Woozy. No Adi Hina to no Abahina Bada. I refi Cape Coast. The 1,000 a wagen, and no mamma. 2,000 and no mamma would be to my ear. I don't know who be to my ear. Because you have been collecting money since day one. Brass folk used to pitch in the man, be seen there, Sikaka Sinti, this 2,000 Ghana cedis, about the pan of Butun Waya Marefu. About the pan of Butun Waya Marefu. Because when up there, Ada, without out to promote what your free water, it's say, what it do 2,000. Number from a kitchen with dinner. So I've been in that some CRRA, coach ye be CRRA ye be. Na African catcher my mouth for the best okay. I've been the man tell you to me abwa. The same thing a year more your coat will die cry. Because we just get and so once it as in one bread, there's no money. Won't consider. Though I feel the young Monka, let him be register free. They will collect money. And the end of the day, you know, about him Kodo. I know what I'm saying because I've been to a juvenile team. I've been a coach before. Abra, because a big sign or sign, I refer boss or sign. Later part of what you're playing as an about fake, but what you scar. And my our in the garden, my fan town. If the player is fake, bring the money. Bring the money back, as simple as that. Why you am coach good? Because we have under 12, we have under 16 or under 15 and it's whatever. And they be the Cape Coast issue. They be a maintain the issue. And all the coach teams, wow, cry. My family with the rugby so bad. Fit a rugby be time out to me, shall I for 4 to me. No matter one on a while. I have a tema rugby chassis, world rugby chassis, 1823 in 1 hour. Why you have the popcorn or the cigar or sauce or bread, one person in the Oblivion Pempency. Whilst I was to the Yakatao, Eba, international order, Ghana, no revenue of Cape Coast. Net I refer for Abua, but on phone just a stone throne with the cigar 2000. The 2000, your woman receipt, or my receipt is can over. So woman receipt is can one receipt is so you put a butchers can also there or pay evidence. It could be some evidence. It's all if you hold the pumping. I mean, I know there. Because I've been to this age. I because I dealt with them. I just stopped. Me jay to me na biane na baby. No na sample me shem and we na bia wa yakaso. Majority of them stop playing the football because if there is not there, let's be jam bia kwa na mo. It's very bad. 2000 Abadana otumodire. 2000 Ghana cedis. What really? No, 2000 waji won ko bode wuro mahun. Won kaya hwe. This is waji 2000 because of the pitch. The pitch is for the government. It's 2000 here. I for boss, 2000 here. Very, very, very bad. Very bad. So, benefits work on no for 2000 mahun. No for mo so say 2000 po. Na cater to 2000 in the 2000 Abadana we do the park road another two minutes. So park road for since a park road for you don't need anything but one door park road from simple 2000 Abadana over there. Few other control day with my another Abadana. I want to say about at the phone. Coachito, may you share the family and my friend because it be never na yaka na abuano no move. When a man meaning when a bushiafo when you waji them of foreman when who banana another coachy.
First of all, my family one parenting they give us an approval because I'm signing your in international tournament. BIMA was signing parental consent. In the first trip I created, they all signed, and we know G because when we got back, street national friend and Aggrey street it's called Ghana Rugby Football Union office. You drew what they were welcomed. We were able to meet NSA director, Mr. Paul Ampofo, and then we met. Fortunately for us, one of the Black Star ex-player was there. I think Tony Baffo. He also was happy because Nana Apo, what's not Ivory Coast there. So he started speaking French. He was like, "Wow, if you guys are able to do this, that means we should be able to encourage you guys." He was very happy with us, and then he even hosted the kids with lunch and all that. And see, parenting easy though, but most of them they understand. But from Mukwebe, we have I think African Rugby President Herbert Mensah was also happy, and he even gave the kids provisions from his sponsor, Kivo Gary, washing powders and all those things, and they were able to come back on. So on our way back to Cape Coast, every kid had 500 Ghana cedis in an envelope. The 7 of them from Cape Coast have their own 500 each, and then those in Accra and those in Tamale also got the same money and provisions back to their parents. So their parents were very happy. When they started coming. So this year we have a lot of kids, and that's the reason why we want to organize this event. Because we are not only doing rugby, we are doing rugby and music together. Because one of our ex-player, who is now a musician, is going to open the program for us on that day.
Okay. Yes, I don't know. It's I think free with the 2000 baby. Free with the 2000 baby. Free with the 2000 baby. It's very, very bad. Very bad. Bad. Piero, why under 18 rugby championship? How many teams in the water mobile if rugby did the
Okay. Teams, any team is open to all the teams to participate, even in Accra and Cape Coast and anywhere, because I've been able to talk to teams in Accra, was Obaba. They've confirmed yesterday that Obaba. Until Cape Coast, we are presenting 3 teams, 2 male team and a female team. Accra is the female team, Baba. Tamale was the Obaba. So, and Nina boils down to resources because Tamale will feel Obaba is very far. So if they are able to raise the money they need, they should be able to come here a day before to sleep here, and then the following day they participate. So in total, we should be able to have about 8 teams to participate, and then we have the adult side also giving us an exhibition on that day. In our family, about officiate match because we are trying to build officials to represent Ghana in the international stage. Because as it stands now, most of us we've passed the age of officiating, and they need young referees to be able to officiate in the international stage.
Yeah, young share ikitimuzi wo ye maframan na hwansen pinfa wo yehunenam because afebi wo ba abia na so time mo do so wo fi na afebi wo so so time wo ba kan po to mo do so ikitimuzi ne tire ahwe the guests and portraits of them nzamo koye abira ya kasama for them.
Normally they be more park every day. It's more observe more from and I think there woko I because be no one motivate one papa. And see our time latest by 3:34 na waba na coach take over and you want to go to the basics na na CRRA and so we are now asem we na no you want to kasa finance na bia kofi and I believe that it's a very good move or initiative a coach we introduce in Central Region, precisely Cape Coast. Now my muslim na mama fama so we basa na mafo abawe na maha no wana maha ko beaches one and nyama ko do bebre but we to camp one such a way there one conquer as boni biara na obo hon wara one decision on your one parent, and I think it's a very good move. But the American, it's all about resources. Currently they plead if there is okwenye is a bottle in from him na I heard there ubutu wa supporting na bibia ebeji in so drink so ezibano ebaza zibi oba support ibi owe bi am feed oboboa and my next time so no yetum you promote to such organization na we supporting them.
Pierre, yes, something be said more from no was to take their own decision unless the family. Young chair, when you went to school soon, and now can Rugby won't say, I'm a school.
Oh, schools, they walk up because coaching us in your time or visit to schools. Okay. Now, so, or call university, you know, or child CRRA and say, man, or organize my family, especially exams today. We use town hall. It's a space they will create for classrooms and I organize classes and I chamber of family CRRA and see education wise is it or excellent.
I just a miracle. Hembury so Coachito, may I share the bidden? Ya kuhinimi about some of the back said, Toma, what to motion, and Bira with 2 year training, and Bira with 2 more upon no tournament or 2 more good day is now who bois the sort of it.
Okay, first of all, in terms of the tournament, Union Square Pharmacy, I see, because they are one of our big sponsors. One of our boy and pa able to get medals, trophies.
Union Square,
Bekano, the same person, I think. Yeah, Dr. Inko. He has done very, very well to support whatever we are doing with this GLADS, and we use this opportunity here at the NASIPA, and also we look for Oliver Twist always asks for more. We look forward to have him on that day of the event so that a better presentation and also we use this opportunity to open the platform for every other individuals who wants to help in one way or the other to give resources and support what we are doing. You're all welcome. So everybody is welcome because there's going to be music on that day. Okay. And see, we want to also create an awareness for the sport. Jeopardy use music in Nenko football park or Boshobi. Because people want to watch rugby, so you come there, see rugby face to face, philly. We had an opportunity to do an exhibition during Afesha time of Vipers now. I think Dwarfs were playing a match. The exhibition Kofunyaji, and then Kofu Stars will be some there. When next are you doing the next one? This time it's a proper tournament whereby it's going to last about 2-3 hours. And then after that, everybody goes their way. But we'll still continue going to schools and all that. See, we use this opportunity to encourage everyone to be there, and also my farmers who are training now. They start the training for 6. We'll make sure everybody gets home. So it's open for everybody. In painful Pobutmaba, because we speak now, we are looking for national team athletes, both male and female. Everybody's allowed to come there and then try your luck, and then you'll be spotted.
Yeah, I remember PR also Akasana Yamahim, the name assignment with the coach in the he should prepare and bring some of the players too. Another one. I need to engage him again. I can maybe 3 days to the time. If you if you have some footage, we'll try there because seeing in the we need training section so if you too much then what we are talking about. It's actually very enough for me with the help of our board chair, our professor Kwame Nabanfreje, Nefi, a 2 year half of the day to me. It's the best them coach to Nakano. Your mama's in a into me in bois. Dr. Nkum, I'm watch and I'm here. I some a change one of those dog. A chair, Yankupo Shisha, or your mother to Marabo. Dog Yankupo Bohombo, send Mackay in Fida Babasanoco. Uncle, you father, the Bayawa Abra, Ejina Pinti, up to date. Yamisha Papa. The Papa who were to marry as a Moya and Nasimba. You can abra my community. You are some pay for Obapum, or Alphamis one. Oh, Sikayon so, we man, Sikayon so, we man, dog and composition. No moment you are to so there. Man Paba da, and can oil rub before to marry woman. Man Paba, cry, na, and Shania, Dachi bin. Na a capilla or that doctor for the national rugby team. Nature Oko Biara, Nature Mokadamatam non Quinteaba, Quintaza or Dotmaba, a pion Quinte, a sort of version of the Amana, no wire Gani Pinion. Then my prayer, Cape was our son of Quintala. The Cape was a bear fine, but Pam, Abba Cape was now and could be. And say, your best dog and corporation. It may have far or your union square, Nina, pharmacy, or your abra, nay, Bacano, and corporation, Papa, or your mboa so to Muzabua. Be your dog, I want the way I make us opinion there. The communication gaps are autumn. The communication gaps are tomorrow. It's different. Was not my feeling because I don't matter. Hong Kong is different. So that shows that he picked different people all together. Our but out to my church and say, say dog income and corporation papa or boy to me as a boy or your Rugby. My phone happen is more to no coin. It was a P. You could PR on if you to me and him result to Mozambique near him. Pierre.
You see, them we pay or free to the 5th of July 2026. He has sponsorship. See, Mama Coach is in a number to go. Now will be also a pedestrian rugby in the you are welcome because currently I try to select in the best are from the lot. It's Kakrabo to Maka.
Coach, what number?
Okay, 054 54 76 002.
Again.
054 54 76 002.
Nti coach ayone na me say a discussion na ababa from akacho da ne say tuma aka ankopon shop papa the man so na anunzi biara mafom utwe me kepin nyani wo hiesu papa butun wanum anunzi obutum na wa aboam ho yi otu meje because o kofia ni soko na anunzi ga ka gina mo fia wa abo ache ku training pa etuma za de be fie ama mo fon ho yi wa de nti yesre nsunara nginzira bottle okosoro pinye agi 10 agi 20 na etuma za abetuma za aboboa wo training ground when you present it we will between baje mafo so between we hu but at the moment obu hu baby our people no koi abacha hin so people no koi abacha hin nzo people ko bahin training ground nti yesre the yema mazina fi ye nyina enkobo oyema from no na coach no na man 054 54 76 002 054 another 54 76 002 bomazina na for coach bomazina kasani bibi nkuntayo se tens friend 100 Ghana tenses from 100 Ghana zokon azama baka at the 100 ba akoso the 100 ba wa 200 Ghana ibiso de kama 500 Ghana na tumi ko yin esa the tower coach no yobaji 2000 no yobaji we need mboa nemom ayefofo sikana wajo fansa fambra ayemo
scan for more yamfa mo
mama mponji ayefofo mama onje kwa aba na obere wase wonna nanum ketenkete wo kajo nsika enti man hwe Coachblack na PR na keche wo ju nsika and when I don't get money 10 minutes you mo phone kete oh yeah papa because my system ni me bida my system ni bi na my are for her wala wo sabata enti ya sre mama on boss karolo mama wonji nempo ye hiensu ho are for chairman ya sre bo maza be donation bi for mama from no NSC sorry o mama zinara no maye donation ni bi o fa mama from no wọ́n mama from na ahun so bi no we tuma aje won pay food tuma tag iya denga na enjoy nti wara bo madan baby from ne sikana yi bi sikana yi wo ibi yi ho ma yi na mpo so e kana one e ko nka mo ma yetu nti wonyu ahum sikana bi yi ho nti akopon show Coachblack na ye ne kasamafo a oba bobo aye man komode yo tumu kod da me zika ma kanunum e ba maze ye engage on bi plus oya players ni bi ama owia na coach akata nche players so me hu edzin komo nti whether the two players in can if the captain is available in Cape plus other two wotum aba the captain and one na wotum na waba nti the last 3 days to the tournament no they should come back and we engage them mpa ye ba na bibia ntum ni de ye na efi etum na ehu abo oya nkomo bibia so etum na awie pe e beda ho na asepi na yenwe na mom in the abakere ma say yankopon na sise yo moframa ho na azengote na ye yeko oye school farm academic class the K oye chechire a ochire ekwazam oye Aggrey oye na adusuafo baba na achireba efiba esin abomazene engage one in the moframa adena ye aso ye han afemi de tumne de aboa na bibia so etume ewie pe nti yenda ye hombra na achireba efiba esin baba na bedem pe fuso ase mesena do ho asebiem oye coach na ye oye PRO da obaba kansa the oboy member be able to make still now we maintain our promise that we will engage them again plus I am a family if you to me who there the more to look.
Thank you.